That's Marvel Madness.
Marvel Madness?
Mm-hmm.
Hey everyone! Oh wait, did I? Oh wait, yeah, I'm not even doing it on there. I can have the sound on there. Hi! Welcome to, what day you say, Friday afternoon special 2 to 6 stream. Let's see, I've got that. Oh, I forgot to remove this. So for those of you that tuned in right away, you probably saw me messing around with the little number thing in the upper left-hand corner. Because I realized after I started the stream, I forgot to include it. So, yeah. Hey, Usa, how are you? So, hi. For those of you that have started watching me after TwitchCon, this is Nicole. You haven't quite seen her yet, but you will see lots and lots of her in the next year to come. Trust me.
You sound like you're plotting something that you just haven't told me about yet.
No. I told you that I'm going to be streaming live from conventions. And yeah. So, I mean, just, hey, Infamous, thanks so much for that host. I appreciate it. Yeah, so for those of you that haven't met Nicole yet, little history, we have been business partners, convention people together longer than we've been friends, which is like 8 years now.
I think this makes 8 years, yeah.
So it's one of those things where it was, we met, and then it's like, hey, do you want to do conventions together? And then we became like convention people, business partners, and then the friendship came. So it works out for us because conventions and business comes first, and then our friendship. So it's kind of, when we get angry at each other, we tell each other. Like immediately, because we can't let it affect our business, because that's the most important thing. So it works out really well. So Nicole does like 90% of conventions with me, except the quilt stuff. She's not going to do any of the quilt conventions or things like that with me, but like the video game, comic book conventions, things like that.
Especially, I don't think that you're planning on like overreaching yourself this year like you, or next year like you did
yes
this
and no.
year.
So I've cut out a whole bunch, with the exception of added in quilt festivals and quilt markets.
Yeah.
To promote our
But you're
patterns.
not like having a booth and stuff. That's what I mean.
Yeah, no, I am having booths this year.
Oh, okay.
Yeah, I was going to tell you about that tonight at dinner.
Oh,
so that's Iron Bandsgram. Hi, Iron Bandsgram.
No, not PAX South. PAX South tends to conflict with one of our bigger shows.
Yes, yeah, no. In fact, we don't do any PAXs because they do not. They don't allow us in actually at PAXs. We even tried for vendor booths at PAXs, and no, even if there wasn't conflict, we can't do any PAXs. Yeah. I actually tried to do PAX Unplugged, and they basically flat out told me, your product is not directly related to video games or board gaming. So if we have room, we'll let you in. But other than that, you will kind of be pushed off to the side. So, yeah. So they're very, very, very particular about the exact image of who they want in. And handmade, it doesn't fill that.
Well, plus they also they don't really want vendors there in general. Like, I've heard attendees complain about that. But like, I like PAX, but there's if the lines are too long for games, and I'm just kind of like, I don't even have stuff to look at and spend my money on.
Yeah,
it's just
exactly. It's
it's very different.
If you do command conventions, exclamation point conventions, you can actually see a list of all the conventions I am confirmed at so far for 2018. So, and one of them is next weekend, the next one is MagFest. So, and that is actually why I'm in town, because Nicole and I are doing our last minute prep for MagFest, and then...
Last minute. This isn't last minute. Last minute will be next week on Wednesday.
Yeah.
And then Thursday morning.
Yeah. Oh, that's why. I'm missing one of my little feet on the bottom. I'm like, it's kind of like wobbly, and I'm like, because there's a foot missing.
Oh,
see the little. Oh, this is mine though, not yours.
I know. I was
like
just trying to think. Is there something we can get you to prop it up on that one side?
Yeah, maybe. I'll probably just. Yeah, you know what? Here, I've got a bunch of my labels. I'll stick under there.
Yeah, just say we could probably fold up with some paper.
Yeah, look, I've got some labels. So, anyways, we've got. Yeah. So at the booth at MagFest, one more. You will actually probably see Nicole nonstop crocheting because. Yeah. She's going to be working the entire time at MagFest making stuff. Hey, that's Ray, how are you? So, yeah. Oh, I forgot my scrap. I didn't bring any scrap fabric, did I? No, I did not. Okay, let's see what else I got. I can use a scrap fabric.
Unless you want to dig for mine.
Nah, that's fine.
Actually, you might not have to dig for it because I was just using the sewing machine yesterday to do the chain chomp cuffs.
Where's your sewing machine?
It's right in there. So you
underneath?
just have to lift up like that box right there.
Oh, I see. With all the stuff there.
Yeah.
Yeah, it's inside. It's fine. I'll figure something out. So, no, yeah, I got the labels. I don't think we have a book of matches, do we?
No, because none of us smoke. So,
yeah,
it's not something we've ever really been...
Thanks for the shout out, Ray. I appreciate it.
Priority.
Yeah. So, Iron Bands Graham, the one that said hi to you, the first person that said hi to you, is a professional quilter.
Oh.
She is actually a long armor.
Oh, yeah.
So she is in the South, and she's actually entered a few quilts into shows, and she actually had a quilt in the fall market of 2016 that I actually got to see being presented. It was actually pretty cool.
Cool.
So yeah, so she's another streamer here on Twitch. The only other professional quilter that I know of that streams. Now, we have been amassing some other quilters. We've got Sandrasa, we've got Nerds and Crafts, we've got a bunch of other quilters on Twitch, but she's the only other person that does it for a living that I know of that streams on Twitch. So, yeah, those are all my timers.
I gathered that.
Yeah, so you can ignore those. That's fine. Okay. You know what? In fact, I am just going... Because once I get started, I'm not going to need scrap again. So, plan for today, I am just going to be working on dice bags. And that is it. Just lots and lots of dice bags.
We should let people try and guess what I'm working on.
Oh, yeah. You don't want to tell them?
I mean, if they know what it is, it's pretty obvious, I think. But...
Yeah. So you've got, you can't see on the camera, but she's got white, purple, white, and black yarn over there. She's using the purple, and then she's got those red balls that you can see. Oh, the half balls behind them. Can you move them forward? Because I can't see those. So what do you guys think she's making? So, Nicole, oh, you have your own command, by the way.
I have a command.
You have a command in my chat. Look. It is exclamation point, Nicole. Look.
Oh, that's adorable.
You like that?
I'm sure like no one's ever used it, but
oh no, they do all the time.
Aww.
Because I talk about you. I talk about conventions, I talk about you, and they're like, well, what does Nicole make? And then sure enough, my mods can go in and go exclamation Nicole and say, this is what Nicole makes, this is what Nicole does.
That's okay. You don't have to lie to me. I appreciate it.
Seriously! USA, tell her. I mean, yeah. It's yeah. So yeah, so Ray, you've got that too. So if anyone says, who is this person? Why is she here? That's the command for Nicole. Oh, I gotta speed this up. The last time I used this machine was for a class.
Trying to make your keyboard go away. I can't remember how to. There
it's
you go.
Yep. It's there right there.
I don't use iPads, so.
Yep. So today she's going to be making some of the amigurumi that she's doing for the convention. I'm going to be just sewing dice bags. That's it. Oh, I have updated in Discord my schedule through next Sunday. So I do have my schedule up. So tomorrow is a standard afternoon 1 to 4. Sunday is an afternoon 1 to 4. Monday is the big dual stream with Minnie at Minnie's house. Tuesday we're going to be playing, if you want to come over Tuesday night when, if you want a night off. No.
I just told you about everything I still have to get done. Plus, I have Brent on Tuesday, so.
Because after Liz and Greg get there, we're going to play Jackbox with my community.
Aw, that's nice.
Yeah, so we're going to have some fun. Siddiq just sub-bombed Fairy again. I saw this morning because I was lurking. I was actually on the computer all morning, but I couldn't have my sound on. So I was lurking in Fairy's and Minnie's chats all morning. And I saw him go in and actually do a bunch of subs to Fairy this morning, just like randomly now and then. Did she just have like an influx of people that weren't subbed to her or something? Oh, USA. Tell Nicole if I have talked about her or not on my stream before, please.
Not that. It's that other people have been talking.
Oh, the other people have been asking about...
Yes.
Yes.
I totally believe that Tony just talks and talks and talks because she talks and talks and talks. That's just who Tony's in. She's an extrovert.
I really do. I really do.
Yeah, it's not even a negative thing.
Wow, there are at least 6 in the group. Nice job, Siddiq. So, Svava, her friend Siddiq, just got his end-of-year bonus, and he has decided that he is going to use it to make as much happiness and creative as possible. So sub-bumps people. Basically goes through, picks a streamer each day, and goes through and just subs every single person that's not subbed to them, and just bombs them. Because you can now gift subs. That's something that they started, what, like a month and a half ago, I think it was? Pretty cool. Hey, Raptor, how are you? So yeah, no, it's, and Barry is the one that I was telling you earlier that I have really talked to a lot here on Twitch. She's a chainmailer. So she, there's a possibility she may have a small area at my booth at DragonCon. So if she does, then you'll get a chance to meet her. She's awesome. You would love her.
When is DragonCon next year?
It is, it's always Labor Day. And that's if you decide that you want to come and help. At this point, I have 3 minions.
Oh, Jesus.
Yay! Treats! Oh, can we give Jack a treat?
We can. I brought his bag in here. I actually, one of the reasons I went to Subway was because we were all out of treats. And I know I said last time that we could give treats to Jack instead of having puppy dogs. So.
Well, and honestly, it was like, don't worry about it. I mean, he has stated, because we asked him, are you okay? We don't want you to be in any serious financial issue. And he goes, no. This is my end of year, but I'm fine. Don't worry about it. Like, okay. So Jack. That's all we need to know. We didn't ask anything else. It's not my business how much he makes and how he spends his money, but he is okay. We don't have to worry that this is putting him in a difficult place, because it's not. So that's all we have to worry about. Oh, move the camera.
I totally bumped your camera.
Yeah.
But
no, but you're good.
He came from the wrong side. So this is Jack.
Captain Jack.
No, well, really he was named after Jack Skellington,
yeah, I know,
but you know. So here's Jack.
You want to treat Jack?
I know, and I just filled up his little ball with treats because he's been yelling at me all week since he's been out.
Oh, that's right. Yeah, he's been spending his gaming budget too. That's right, because he said that he hasn't been spending a lot on games.
Here you go, honey.
Yeah. No, and I understand your concern, Nusa. But it is, the only thing that I want to tell you guys is that he's okay. So you don't have to worry about him doing that. So we've been, I've had the pleasure in the evenings of popping in and chatting with people in different Discords.
Okay.
I actually joined Discord. I have my own Discord, and I've discovered how actually good it is. I know. She makes fun of me all the time that I'm so behind on, like, things that are...
It's more that you get excited about these things, and it's like,
and I'm like,
this has been a thing for a couple years now.
Yeah,
it's that generation gap, though.
Yeah, it is. It's because of my age. It takes me a while to discover these things and know about them. So, yeah.
This is fun.
Oh wow, the delay was long. Twitch is still glitchy. Yeah. So Ray said that just now he heard about the Nicole command. That's how long that delay was.
Wow.
Yeah. Which has been really glitchy. And yeah, because I have no drop frames at all, so it's good. So that's the thing, is that it's even though I'm not on a wired connection, Nicole knows what she's doing with internets, and so the Wi-Fi is actually really, really good and really strong.
I have a brother that's the head of the IT department at a university who knows what he's doing and has informed me what I need to do.
Yeah. So I just wanted to make sure it wasn't me with dropped frames, but yeah, no.
No, yeah, the internet here is pretty strong, and actually, we just recently reset the router because it did something weird. But as per usual, turning it off and turning it on again has solved the problem.
Oh, Infamous, your PC internet died? Hi, Jack. I know, you're a good boy. Yes.
He wants to know what you're doing.
I'm making dice bags. Here, would you like to see? It probably smells like my new kitty.
Actually, he probably smells the treat bag because I didn't put is it?
Oh, because it's over there?
Yeah, let me...
Although, I have told everyone there's no bits for bites because I'm not home. But I know you don't mind when we're here.
Yes.
So today is going to be the only exception. I just don't rub against the mic, because then you'll kill everyone's ears.
Yeah, he smells his treats. Jack, baby.
So today's going to be the only exception for bits for bites, is if you do bits, we'll give Jack
Honey.
treats.
Baby. You know you're not allowed on the table, honey.
He says, but I love
smell
this
treats.
here. And I smell the treats, and Tony's here, and she loves me, and she lets me do things.
It's because you're an attention whore, that's why.
Yes.
You just want all the love, all
Yeah,
the
you
attention. See, he's just gonna make himself comfortable right there.
That's fine. I told you, I've got a lot of people that love cats. That's perfectly fine. Did you see what I did there?
Mm-hmm.
Yeah.
You're taking responsibility for his actions.
Iggy! Oh, you were just messaging me. Yeah, I'm not going to answer. So, Iggy, while you're here, Iggy, Iggy is a woodworker.
Oh.
And he is going to make me new signs for our convention setup.
Oh, to replace the craft hackers, everything is handmade ones?
Yeah, so basically, because I wanted to get one that says Quiltoni, because in that way if I'm doing something by myself and
you
it's
don't
not
need
the
the
craft
craft
hackers,
hackers.
I want something that has my name on it. And I was thinking, so he's actually going to completely do a whole new one that says everything's handmade. That's going to match my that's going to match my Quiltoni.
Mm-hmm.
Do you want one that says Craft-A-Grooming? Because I'm going to have him make a little sign that says patterns and a little one that says scissors, and just kind of like go all across. So do you want one that says Craft-A-Grooming or no?
Maybe there's really not much I do without you, but should the worst scenario happen and we aren't placed together at
AwesomeCon, that you have a sign.
I'd have a sign, yeah.
Yeah.
So sure.
Okay. Okay, so Iggy, don't let me forget. I need to message you. I need another big sign that says Quiltoni, that says Craft-A-Gurumi, and I will send you the wording and everything like that. So new ideas and things, do you want to ask me while I'm streaming? Or do you want me to, after we stream, then go look at the links that you're doing? Because we're going out to dinner, so I can look at links, and we can actually look at stuff together.
Mm-hmm.
And because Nicole's the one that does all my design work for the patterns. She can tell you, I suck at answering questions on text.
0
design.
out of 10. Would
Yes.
not recommend.
She does all my ideas for that stuff because I'm bad and I suck. So yeah, so either one, I'm okay with either one, Nikki. We can chat now while I'm streaming, or if you just want to like message me, then we can look at it tonight whenever we're looking at dinner.
Yeah, she's that person that's like, oh, it looks nice. Well, what do you think of this? I don't know, whatever you think is best.
I'm the worst.
But she recognizes it, so at least that's a step above.
I do. I know I'm the worst. I'm so bad. Oh, there's more Lord of the Rings. I'm trying to keep all of the same fabrics together, and they kind of all like dropped everywhere, and I mixed them all up.
When I was at Joann's on Tuesday, I noticed that there was like a lot of new fabric that I've never seen before. Are you going to have it at MagFest?
What? The signs?
No, I just saw a lot of new cotton fabrics. You have a lot that you're debuting at MagFest that I haven't seen? Okay.
Yeah, I am. I do have a lot.
Okay.
It is,
because I saw some and I was like, this seems bananas that Tony doesn't have this fabric.
No, there's some that Joann's has that I'm never going to have because I can't get it with my wholesalers. And honestly, I have too many fabrics. If I don't have the ones at Joann's, I'm perfectly okay with it.
Okay. So what were you gasping
Okay,
about?
so Iggy says, so the small ones that I have that says sewing, that has scissors and that says patterns, he says, do I want it out of wood or he can make me acrylics with lights on the bottom.
I mean, you do have the battery to display them with.
Now, the one with, if I do acrylics with lights on the bottom, is it going to be battery operated or is it going to have, because I'm not going to be able to plug it in at every single convention. So is it going to be battery operated or do I have to actually plug it in? Because that'll make the difference.
You'd also need the acrylics one to be able to hang still.
Yes, and the acrylics still have to hang. I know I've got to take pictures of the backs. He wants me to take pictures of the backs of the signs now to see how the string is, and he's going to do the same thing. Hey, Liz is here.
Oh.
She says, Nicole, my love, I will see you soon.
Oh, I'll see you so soon, dear. Wednesday at whatever o'clock we're supposed to be.
Yeah, so if they say that we can start setting up at 5, we will all be there at 4.
I can't remember. Do I normally bring like do we leave all of our bins of stuff there Wednesday night?
Yeah.
I thought we did, but I couldn't remember.
We do, but we put it on the carts, so we put it in the locked rooms.
Okay.
Yeah, like we do for normal stuff. Oh, he can do them battery operated.
Oh, that'd probably be best.
Yeah, send me pictures, and then at dinner tonight we can look at them, and Nicole can give me her opinion.
Yeah.
That'd be awesome. I'm so glad that you're, like, sending me this stuff and you're on, because she is my person, like I said, that looks at these things. No, not on the iPad, it doesn't. And I'm sure it'll show up for other people.
What?
See the link he has? I can't click on it with the iPad.
Yeah.
I'd have to, like, get up and move over and open a window and do all that.
Yeah, I remember it being in the evening last year, Liz, but, like,
It's always the evening, and it's so...
I'm so brain dead, and I'm sure you are, too. I think one of the few times I was on Facebook, you happened to be on the top of the feed talking about how you are also scrambling to take care of stuff. So, it's that time of year.
See, and she's got the Etsy store that is ridiculous with sales right before Christmas. And so she cannot even make any stock for MagFest at all until like the second week of December. Because everything is going into fulfilling Etsy.
Oh man, so a Christmas order this year kind of like gave me all the feels.
Why?
Had a person contact me like my last weekend my shop was open because I closed it Monday the 17th.
Thanks, Iggy.
That way I have time for my family and stuff, right? And they wanted to know if they could get 6 soot sprites, like in my display picture. And I was like, yeah, I can do that for you. And they're like, because I wanted to order that many. I really like the way it looks, but it only says I have 4. And I was like, oh, it's because I only put a few up at a time. That way I don't get overwhelmed. I said, but I can do it as a custom order for you. And he's like, oh my God, I really appreciate it. My fiance had a death in the family, and I always put on Studio Ghibli to cheer her up. And I think these would be great to put in her stocking for Christmas for when she wakes up to have something really happy. And I'm just like, oh my God, you didn't have to go to that extent, dude. I already said yes. Thanks for killing me with all the feelings.
That is awesome.
And he got them, within a couple of days, and he loved them. So
that's awesome. I love it when people do that.
Yeah.
So I don't know if I could do it with 2 signs. Because sometimes I may have my scissors and my patterns separated on different areas of my setup. So that's why I was thinking of 2 little like 3x5 or 4x6 signs. So one above the patterns and then one above the scissors kind of thing.
You know what you should do to get him the exact measurement is measure how big your the pattern thing is. It's probably a 4x6. Actual individual pattern.
Oh, yeah,
that way when it comes to blocking out the wall, it takes up the exact space of a pattern and you don't have to do any weird layout shenanigans.
Yeah. No, Liz, they're not going to send it to us until probably Monday or Tuesday. Because I remember last year they sent it to us like the day before or the 2 days before.
Yeah.
They're always very, very late with that.
Yeah, I remember that.
Yeah. Yeah, and then I've got, I think I'm going to load up the rest of the trailer tomorrow. We're going to rearrange it so that I can get Liz's grid wall in. Mm-hmm. And then I've got to find the bin that has the sign so I can take pictures to send to Iggy so that he can figure all that out. But it'll be cool.
It's a shame we don't have a 3rd camera because someone could just showcase Jack sleeping over there.
Ah! Okay. Oh, is Monkey here yet? I don't think Monkey's here yet. Oh, I gotta get the spreadsheet open. Okay, Legolish, you just got 3 pixels. Hi, Lego. How are you? Legolish is a video game streamer.
Oh.
So, yeah, no. I met him at, oh, that's right. It's here. I met him at TwitchCon. Fantastic, awesome person.
Is the person spamming the cat emojis the one that got excited about cats?
Yeah. No, that's not the one that's excited about cats. He actually has not been in my chat for a few weeks.
It's because you've only had dogs.
No, but his emote is a cat emote.
Oh.
But if you subscribe to him. Oh wait, what am I doing? I'm going to.
I figured it was because they also support a 3rd camera to showcase the kitty cat sleeping on the chair.
Pixels and Twitch, here we go. I have a special kind of, incentive for people to raid me, until next Wednesday, where if they raid me, they get pixels for how many raiders they bring in. So that's what I'm doing right now, is I'm giving Legolish his pixels. And we also do a giveaway. So I have got to set the giveaway up. Let's see, giveaways.
I know you do the giveaways.
Mods. Well, I do giveaways for raids now. 6. Hey, Bricanna's here. I haven't even looked at chat and I saw her name pop up. Okay, giveaway is active. Okay, so... Alright, hold on. Let's see... Legolish... Everything handmade. Oh! See, and I don't know if I want everything handmade and Quiltoni as one sign. Again, separate signs. Because I put them in different areas of my display. Because, especially if I have one for Crafted Gurumi, it'll be... You know, it's all about placement with the displays. He wants me to pull up the sign. I don't have the internet's up. I will pull it up. Presents for Lego.
Pull it up if he goes to your website. Isn't there a picture of the booth that has it?
Yeah, no, I sent it to him.
Okay.
I sent him the picture of the booth. But at that one for New York Comic Con, for that one, we actually had them stacked on top of each other. They weren't on two separate things like we normally do.
You're right. Yeah.
Okay,
he says,
so,
okay, no problem.
All right, I'll look at it later. I'll look at it later. I've got to soak. Hey, Tanti, how are you? Okay, so for those of you that, oh, I need to look at the numbers. 18, okay. For those of you that aren't familiar with my giveaways, we are now doing a giveaway because Legolas decided to come and raid me. In order to be eligible, you must follow my channel. You must hit the little follow. You must follow my my channel. So if you are lurking and you want to be a part of it, it's fine. Just hit that follow button if you haven't already. In order to be in the giveaway, you have to talk in chat, whether it's words, emotes, I don't care what it is. Say something in chat, and then you're eligible. Let me make sure I did the 15 minutes. And then I will pull a winner. I did, okay. And if you win, you get your choice. You can pick what you want to win. You get either one of our quilt patterns, a digital copy of our quilt pattern, a bag of scraps, a 10 pixels, because remember pixels are the currency of my subs. Pixels are how you get me to make things for you. So I will make pillows, I will make quilts, I will make all sorts of things. You can also get stickers. I have my own stickers for Twitch. What am I missing? Or a custom-made dice bag. I will make you a dice bag. So those are your 5 choices. Whoever wins gets their choice of those 5 things. And I think, oh, who is that? Windstar. Hi, Windstar. How are you? Fantastic. Great. Okay. So I think that is, oh, Jack, come here. We have a request to see a kitty cat. Come here, Jack.
He's like, I'm not coming to you. Come here, baby.
Jack. We have a kitty cat, Mike. Yeah. It's my husband, by the way, that wants to see you. Come here, Jack.
He's just staring at us like, he's like, no, I'm good.
He's sitting on the chair. I should have brought a third camera.
I mean, if you really wanted to use my webcam, I could pull it out from upstairs, but I can't claim what quality is going to be. Pick him up by the middle. That's what he prefers, see?
Just like that?
And, like, support his butt.
Okay. I will hold and support your butt.
There you go. See how he's not going anywhere?
So, Mike, this is Jack. You say hi? Not your good boy.
He's a very soft and adorable black cat.
Yeah, she's quite a cute cat. Alright, I know I'm not your mommy. I know. But he's hanging out with us. So yes, we have more cats.
Yeah, he's hanging out in the room, but there is another...
Hey, girly bot!
There is another cat in the house, Figaro. He is incredibly skittish, so much so that Tony just walking in the door was like...
Oh, Figaro? Yeah. They like Jack.
Oh, everyone likes Jack.
Yes, they like Jack a lot.
Everyone likes Jack.
Yes.
So much like Tony's normal things where it's...
Liz wants us to hold and support her butt.
I mean, we can. Is your husband going to have a problem with that?
Oh, no. Greg doesn't care. He doesn't care.
You know what you should do? Because he'd probably appreciate it. Jack's bed is on the couch.
Ooh, right Legolas will hold and support your butt. Oh, that's great. I forgot that Bricanna volunteered Legolas to help us set up MadFest if we wanted him.
So there you go.
I don't know if we'll need him.
Yeah, I don't know. I mean, we've got...
And yeah, and I still haven't found any information yet for load-in or setup or any of that. Burkina, Legolas, are you guys going to MagFest at all? Do you guys have tickets at all? Were you planning on going?
Greg likes it.
Greg likes it when other girls hold her butt.
Support.
Yeah.
Hey, women should support women.
Yes, that's fine. I agree. Yeah.
I was gonna say you could grab his little kitty bed, because it's right behind you.
Oh, and put it on the chair, or put it over here on the floor,
or over there, or probably on the chair next to you.
Or we could even probably put it right there. We have space on the table.
Okay. She's trying to get you on the table. You hear that?
I know. Look, how bad of an influence am I?
Horrible.
I'm a horrible influence. What is this? Did you want to come sit?
He's watching it. He'll think about it.
He's looking at it. He's looking at it.
He doesn't know how he feels about this setup in general.
I think Liz may want him to come and help her for setup and support her butt.
Oh, Jack?
No, Legolas.
Oh, okay.
Yes. You know, Legolas has long flowing locks. Oh, you are planning on going, but you haven't bought the tickets yet? Okay. Yeah, let me know if you guys are going. We'll have fun. Because of course we never figured out something to do together while I'm in town this weekend. So that just means we have to do something at MagFest. And just getting longer. He's so fluffy. Legolas. Oh. He's like a kitty cat. His hair is getting long and fluffy. So does that mean if you guys go to MagFest, I can sit and pet his hair? Oh, and if you guys don't follow Legolas, you so need to follow him. He is an awesome person. He's an awesome Twitch streamer. He plays the video games. He's a WoW player. And he streams other games as well. But no,
You know, speaking of WoW, Brent was going through all the stuff at his parents' house because they're retiring to Hawaii.
Yeah.
And, amongst that, he found a box of, like, old manuals and stuff, including the original vanilla version of WoW.
Wow.
The original manual for it. I was like, you should hold on to that. I think people would actually want that.
Oh, we can pet his hair as long as there's drinks. Nice.
Oh, there you go. So he came to the chair. I don't know if he'll come up on the table.
Oh, here, you're knocking over all my fabrics.
If someone gets him treats, he might.
Yeah. Swava already gave a frowny face that she's out of bits.
Oh. Jack, baby. Come on. You can come up here. See, he knows he's not allowed on the table. That's what's throwing him off.
I'm such a bad influence.
She said she'd take full responsibility.
You won't be in trouble. It's my fault. Oh, giveaway. Hey, I forgot. Okay, we're doing a giveaway. I'm like, why is chat so quiet? Aren't we doing a giveaway? Oh yeah, that's right, giveaway. Okay. So, let me do this. Let me do this. And I'm going to show my display capture and do this. Okay, so in the giveaway, we've got, American Online. Who is that? Oh, I'm making dice bags, Windstar. Do we have a new person that is in here? I gotta scroll up into all the chat. Because remember, if you want to win, you must be a follower of my channel. I don't see this American Online person, but I'm gonna leave it in there because, you know. Oh, showed up with you. Okay, so American, if you want to be eligible for the giveaway, make sure you follow my my channel. Okay, so Burkana, Grillybot, Iggy, Legolas, Raptor, Ray, Seems Geeky, Take Out Stream Elements. Yes, it's Dice Bag Day. Svava, Tanti, Tarrant. Nope, take my husband out of there. He's not eligible. Hey, Whippet Knitter. And entries are made by typing. Yes, exactly. As soon as you type into the chat, then you're entered.
Hello, Whippet Knitter. I am new person. Much nice to meet you.
Oh, did emotes. Okay, yeah, fantastic. All right, thanks, Ray. From Imperial Girl. Nice. I like that one of us. Whippet Knitter, Windstar, USA. Fantastic. Okay, so I will leave. In fact, you know what? Let me just go ahead. I'm going to leave another one. I keep kicking the light. Why do I keep kicking the light? Because I'm not used to it, right?
Mm-hmm. Paper bait.
Oh, that's why. Because in my... Look at the name. It's black on black background.
Oh.
That's why I didn't recognize there's a new person in there. So, hi, American Online. Now I see you. They like to do the one of us chant. All right, so I'm going to finish this dice bag.
I mean, who doesn't like to chant one of us?
I know, right? No one's even guessed at what you're making yet.
No. So as a reminder for Whippet Knitter or other people such as them that have come in later, hi, my name's Nicole. I own Crafty Gurumi. I make custom crocheted plushes and dolls. And I am Tony's business partner. And we go to conventions and such together. So, yeah, since she is in town down here in Maryland, I told her she's welcome to come over and we'll have a crafting sesh like days of old and share it with all you lovely people.
She puts up with me.
Yeah.
Okay, let's pull our winner. All right, let's roll it. And Svava! Nice. Oh, wait. What did I do? Did I not? Ah. Oh, I undid that. There you go. See? It's Svava Blau. It's Svava.
I'll take your word for it. I see a bird-looking shape on a yellow background.
There we go. Yes. Okay, Svava, what do you want? Pixels! Fantastic. Gotcha. Because Rampalion and Monkey are not here, so I am doing that myself. So, let's go over to subs. And Svava. Svava, you now have 40 pixels. If anyone would like to check their pixel count, you are more than welcome to do so by doing the exclamation point pixels. It'll tell you what you can spend your pixels on and show you the spreadsheet of how many you have. Hey, Rocket, how are you today? Fantastic. All right, I think that's all of the Lord of the Rings. Let me do some Batmans. Will you remind me? I have to tell you a story tonight.
Tell me a story.
About Batman. But it's not a PG story, and they're not allowed to talk about it in my stream, even though almost everyone in here knows the story. If you don't know the story, Fairy Wings is streaming right now. You can go ask her. She actually has a video that she can play. It's not a PG story at all. Oh, what's wrong, Rocket? Is your sister okay from this? Because I know that you said she had surgery, right? Or am I thinking of somebody else?
Seems.
No, Ray, you can't, because it is, I have to give you permission for the spreadsheet. It's the only ones that have permission are Monkey and Rampalion right now. I will eventually give you permission, I just haven't gotten around to it. But I can update spreadsheets, it's fine, I've already updated it. It's actually, I'm only doing dace bags today, it's fine. Yeah, I don't think Monkey's on at all. So, I've got it, it's fine. Yeah, so look, you see this emote right here that Windstar just linked? This is a special emote.
Yeah, I've seen it.
That it's called Fairy Tony. That Fairy Wings made for me. It's the red of my logo. There's a story behind it. And I can't tell you until tonight, after this. But don't let me forget to tell you.
I make no promises.
Oh! Flying Pink Monkey said. Okay, no, tell Monkey I already updated it. I've already got it. So it is, tell her I've got it. Don't worry about the family stuff. I've got the spreadsheet. I've already updated it. It's perfectly fine. But they're allowed to make fun of me and allude to Batman.
Okay.
But we can't just tell this. We can't talk about the story though. And you'll understand why later.
Is it like Fight Club where you can't talk about Fight Club?
Oh no, we can talk about Fight Club, just not in PG channels. In the PG-13 / on the verge of R channels for violence and language, yeah, you can talk about it there. Thanks. There's fairy wings. They just shouted fairy wings out. I like. Oh, so beat you to it, Ray. Oh, Whippet Knitter. Fairy Wings is a chain mailer. So she does amazing chainmail stuff. In fact, she has a little fidget circle thing that she does out of chainmail, and I bought one for Jordan for Christmas for my daughter. Gave it to her yesterday. Loves it. Like, I took pictures and kept sending them to Fairy all day because she just would not put it down. Like, kept it with her the entire day. And just was constantly playing with it, and it's like, I love this thing. And her wrist is small enough, she was able to slip it on as a bracelet, so she wouldn't lose it.
Want to hear an adorable story about my nephew from Christmas?
Yes.
Okay, so I have a nephew that'll be turning 3 in March. It's my sister's little boy. And he got real excited on Christmas Day when he saw that Mom and I had gotten him this big present. And it was one of those, like, build a cardboard house and then they can color it, right?
Hey, Two-Wolf.
And it's about, like, 1.5 times his height. So he was like, that's a big box, Aunt Coley. And I was like, it is. So later, though, after he had opened that, what he didn't know is that my mom got him a Power Wheels for Christmas. So we pushed that into the room from her room, and he just had this look on his face of, like, this box that's like 2.5 times his height, like 10 times his overall size, and just like, that's for Dalton? Yeah, Dalton,
aww,
that's all for you. And he opened it and he's like, oh, it's a Jeep! He was so stinking cute.
Oh my god, that is so adorable. Did you videotape it? Like,
I think my mom recorded it on her phone because my sister and I were too busy helping him unwrap it.
That's awesome.
So
so I have a new emote. So I took out the needle that your sister designed for me because, well, and I actually talked to her about this. It didn't translate well. It was too small.
That makes sense.
But it was the first time either one of us had dealt with emotes for Twitch before, right? Mm-hmm. But there's a whole big thing in the creative community on words. So there's a whole bunch of people that have a word in this font and coloring. Iggy has one that says wood. And if you sub to him at the $10 level, he has one that says hard. And then there's a whole bunch of different words. There's someone that has so, there's mini, there's bulge, there's a whole bunch of different words. Sticky. So I now have the word quilt. So if you sub to me at the $10 level, you get the sewing machine that Twill, and I'm using her stage name now all the time. I'm so good. Whenever I'm streaming.
I'm so proud of you.
I know. The Twill design, and then the word quilt, which is awesome for the $10 level. Oh yeah, here's Two-Wolf. So Two-Wolf just put in a whole bunch of different words that people did, that you can do.
I'm giving the people what they want. I brought the kitty cat.
Yes. That is what the people want. They do want the kitty cat.
Can you want up on your bed, honey?
Oh, a kitty cat in the bed.
He might stay, he might not. He doesn't know how he feels about this whole setup in general. And you know, your sewing machine makes the bed vibrate, or the floor vibrate, so.
Yeah, it's vibrating, and it's making weird noises.
Yeah. And now the noises clearly don't bother him, but.
Oh my god, so, I haven't told you about Granite yet, have I? Our new kitten.
No, but I think I saw a picture. Jack, honey, you're gonna get mixed up in all the yarn.
He says, that's okay, Mommy.
No, it is not okay, because you'll get mixed up in the yarn, then you'll get mixed up in all the cords, and everything will come crashing down. You don't spend enough time around active cats. You have a kitten now, though, so you will.
Okay, guys. Do we want to tell her some of these Granite stories? So Granite likes to hop up in the middle of all of my fabric and sewing and everything while I'm doing the things. It is so annoying.
That's a kitten.
And Hestia is very angry at me. Did you notice my wound?
I see it now.
Hestia did that to me.
Cool. Jack's behind you.
Yeah, I saw him. He's a good kitty cat. Yeah, and look, we have a command just for Granite.
Granite did it.
And so yeah, so it is. So if at any point, if they want to go, if I'm complaining about the cat, they put it in Granite did it. So yeah.
No, Jack's middle-aged. He's 10 years old now, so he's not quite as hyperactive. But
I think he smells Granite on my bag.
He's
rubbing all against it.
Yeah, he's marking your bag. He's a very personable cat, very lovey.
Hi, baby boy.
But he also loves to play. Here, should I just put your bed down here, Jack? Jack, honey. There you go.
Hey, Nerds and Crafts! How are you? I actually, I was talking about you at the very top of the stream. So Nerds and Crafts is one of the people that is a quilter on Twitch. That's not her main... She doesn't make her living as quilting, but she does quilt.
Okay.
This is Nicole. She's my business partner. She is doing all of her amigurumi stuff for MagFest. And Sweet Benea! Hey, how are you? Yes. Oh my gosh. Okay, so my husband's already messaged me this morning saying, yeah, you're gonna have a lovely mess when you get home. I'm like, what are you talking about? He goes, yeah, so Grandma has decided, since you have abandoned him, that he wants to go through everything in your studio and knock it all down.
Sounds like a cat.
And apparently he's very angry that I am not there for him to sleep with at night. Yep. So at nighttime he is knocking everything down in the kitchen.
Yep.
And waking my husband up.
Mm-hmm.
Because he sleeps with me at nighttime.
Yep.
And Mike says eventually in the middle of the night sometime he will come and lay with me and sleep with me. But for right now, for the first half of the night, he just knocks things over angry because you're not there. He has become my cat.
Is he doing it by opening all the drawers to get up on the counter? Like, how's he getting up on the counter? Can he just make the jump?
I don't know. I think he can just make the jump.
Because Jack used to have to open the drawers, so we had to put the locks on the drawers to keep him from opening up the drawers and teach him not to get up on the counter.
Oh, if you put it on the floor by the doorway, we'll be able to see him. Oh, that's right. Here.
If he comes back.
Yeah, right. Let's put it right there.
He wandered off towards the kitchen.
Here, in fact, let's do this so we can really see him. My big mound. No. Oh, what am I doing? There we go. That is much better. And then you can... There we go. Haha. Oh, you're still visiting in family? Nice. Hey, Shadow, how are you? So are you streaming at all, Nerds and Crafts, while you're visiting your family, or no? Whippet Knitter. They like the fact that I have rearranged that area, so if Jack decides to come and lay there, they can see him. I have figured out what my people want.
Pets?
Pets and giveaways. I mean, they're not here for me at all. They're not here for me. And I tell them this all the time. They're here to see animals and to win giveaways.
Yep, they might see him walk through. He just came by you.
I am doing good, Shadow. I am almost ready for MagFest. And that's what I'm doing right now, working on base bags for MagFest. He says, no, I'm gonna sit over here on the chair out of the view of the camera.
Well, it's by me. It's by his mommy. You could probably drive him to treats, but you know.
So whenever we were looking at a cat, we wanted a cat that would play with the dogs, that would be very lovey, and basically just be part of the family. Granite's perfect. He meets all of that. He tries to play with the dogs every day. Every now and then, Alfred will play with him, but Alfred's kind of scared of him. And
well, he's scared of lots of things.
That's very true. And Marley loves him and plays with him sometimes. Most of the time, he is afraid of him. Because he was playing with him almost like on a regular basis. And then Marley decided to jump up onto the couch and sit on him. And so Granite bit him. Because he did not like being sat on. And that scared Marley. So now Marley hasn't played with him. And it was about a week ago. Marley hasn't played with him since because he's afraid of him. He thinks the cat's going to bite him. He doesn't understand the cat bit him because he sat on him.
Someone wants to know how the new cat is doing.
Oh, that's what I'm talking about. Is Granite. So it is, he is doing very well. Before you came in, I was telling everyone that my husband messaged me, and apparently he's very mad that I have left and I'm not there, and so he's knocking everything off everywhere. So... But he's adorable. He's perfect. I love him. He is exactly what we wanted.
You know, I can make a point before we head out tonight to show you my new hats in person.
That way we don't have the ones you're making for MagFest?
Yeah, we don't have to do it half the show when we're busy.
Yeah.
And doing setup stuff.
Yeah.
Plus, then I can pick your brain on how we can do the display for it, because I've obviously got the foam heads.
Yeah.
But I've been just trying to figure out how I want to make that work.
Yeah. Cats will do that. They missed it. Yeah.
Yeah.
Oh, exactly. Oh, where's my... No, it is... Where'd he go?
He's over here.
I'm like, I look down, I see a flash of black, and I'm like, it's okay. Yeah, no, it's, but you know, it's amazing. Granite is just awesome. And it's so funny. Hestia hates him. Hates him with a passion. And
wait, so you have 3 cats now?
2.
Okay.
And we only had Hestia. And then we got Granite. So we have 3 dogs. She hates him. And so he just wants to love her. He just wants to cuddle with her and love her. And she despises him and attacks him and swipes at him. And no matter how many times she does that to him, he just, because she sits there in her little thing, she doesn't go after him. She sits in her own little bed, her little area, and he will come up and climb it and try to get into bed with her. And she attacks him. And he does it every day. Tries to climb up and get into bed with her. And gets like, oh, but baby, I love you. Baby, I just want to cuddle. Come on, baby. And she's like, no. And he thinks if he keeps persisting and keeps asking that one day she'll let him. He's like a typical male. Hi. Hi, Jack. Oh, I'll see you later, Shadow. Thank you so much. Hi. I know, you're a good boy. I bet you would like Granite.
No, he tends to not like other cats.
Really?
Like, once they've been introduced and they've had to kind of get used to each other, he is fine. But he tends to never seek any other cats out. And there's like a feral cat in the neighborhood that will come around every often. And we can always tell when it does, because we would see both him and Figaro run from every window to like every door as they chase the cat around the outside of the house.
Yeah, let me do it this way, because then I can just pull it out and stick it on. Alright, I'll see you later, Girly Bot.
This is Final Fantasy VI.
Yeah, I don't know what it is. So this station on Spotify is video game music that has been turned into metal.
It would make sense for this. This is the final battle music for Final Fantasy VI.
So how has everyone been? I did my unboxing stream yesterday morning and unboxed all of the new fabrics that I've been picking up. There is Minecraft fabric.
I think that's one of the things I saw was Minecraft fabric.
There is Mulan fabric. No, not Mulan. I didn't get Mulan yet. I got
there was like
Moana. I got Moana.
Disney. Yeah, I did see Moana. Yeah. That is not for you. Get down. Good boy.
And the Tetris fabric is in.
Oh, very nice.
I'm so excited.
Yeah.
Oh, that's what I forgot. I forgot to cut some of the fabric panel of the fabric for the pillars. I gotta do that.
See, this is what he does. He's figured out if he puts his paws on the puts his claws in, he can open the drawers.
Oh, and then he can climb it.
See, look.
Ah, he's opening the drawers.
He can't do it with these doors though, because they're magnetically shut.
Yeah.
So he physically can't open them. So he's trying to climb. He smells his treats in the room.
I don't know, Swava. Yeah. If you left work early, what would you do? Where would you go?
It's the holidays. Yes, you absolutely can leave work early. You have my permission, and therefore will receive any possible repercussions.
Well, no, yeah. Hey, person on internet who I just met today says I can leave work early,
Yep.
so, you know, you're allowed to.
Stop being so naughty.
What else is going on that I haven't told you about yet? We went to the Caps game last night with Jord. That was a lot of fun. They went to overtime and shootout. So her first NHL game, her first overtime, her first shootout.
The internet can see you. I hope you know that.
He just climbed. He's opened the drawers and climbed that. Now he's trying to get in the drawer.
Of course he is.
I like because of the shadows, he's like blending in.
Yeah, he's like Vanta Black.
Oh, that's what he wanted. He wanted your love.
Hi, Bebe.
You know, there's nothing up there for me.
Nothing for Jack. See, you get to be the witness.
Hey, hey, Augie, how are you? I am making dice bags, and this is Nicole, my business partner, who is making a magroon. No one we put it out there for you to guess what she's making, and no one has guessed it yet. No one has even tried to guess it yet. I have chicken to prepare and possibly make some bread. Oh. Other than that, wine, wool. Okay, yeah, these are things. Yeah, you can leave work for these things. They're totally, yes, the cat is crazy.
He's not crazy. He's crazy smart.
Oh, I'm sorry. Swava Blanc corrected me. Points. That is business partner and designer Nicole. Yes. Because she does design all of my patterns.
I do the pixel artwork, and then I do all the really boring graphic design stuff. That makes me Jack.
Which I appreciate.
There is nothing in that drawer for you.
I finished. I have Bob. I've made Bob. I have 2 Bobs for MagFest. I have all the pattern work done. I just haven't uploaded. I know you weren't going to work on it before MagFest anyways, but I'm going to try to finish it before MagFest. That way, after MagFest, I know you like to take a few days off of crocheting where you can sit down and do design work.
Well, play some video games, too.
But then that way you have him to, you can work on him. The heart has already been uploaded.
Okay.
So that's already done. But I will get Bob.
Does that mean you'll have printouts at MagFest for it, the free one, the heart?
No, because you haven't designed it yet.
Yes. Well, I thought that's why you wanted the thing from me. Like you wanted the copy.
No. I wanted that for
something else
for the English paper piecing for Catan.
Okay.
So because I can lay out Catan, so we can actually sell just the pattern of Catan without selling the work. But I haven't gotten around to doing it yet. Okay. I'm behind on so many things.
Is it the crochet hands? Oh, wondering what is happening here.
Oh, yes. So it is the, hey, Rampillion, thanks for hosting. Yeah, so if you look down in the bottom, that is a close-up of Nicole's hands. So you can see what I am doing, and then you can have a close-up of what she is doing. Then you see her little head popping up above. You know what I should do? Let me... Let's see... Camera 2. Let's Alt... No, not that. I want camera 2. There you go, I can see more of Nicole.
Oh Lord, why would you want to do that?
So hey, Rampillion, how was your stream? Did you stream? Because I thought you were going to come in here with a raid. Rampillion is one of my mods. And then she's also started streaming. She does lots of digital design work. What's the technical term that you call it?
Graphic design?
What?
Graphic design work?
Not necessarily graphic design work. It's different. It's a special word, and I suck at these things. I'm trying to think of it. I'll see if I can think of it before it comes in and tells me. Like, she spent an evening making a seam ripper in full detail, and it looked real. It looked like an actual seam ripper, and she just did everything on the computer. 3D modeling.
I was going to say, it's probably object
3D modeling, yeah.
So, to give you reference, that's what...
Oh, your sound wonked up at the end. That sucks. What?
That's what Brent does.
Is 3D modeling?
Mm-hmm.
Oh, so her friend that works in the video game industry is a 3D modeler.
He works for Turtle Rock Studios.
And he's awesome and amazing. I love him. You will probably get to meet him at Gen Con next August. Because I am sure that he will pop up in the streams. So I may...
Or he will purposefully duck the cameras because he doesn't want to be anywhere near your streams. One of the two.
Yeah, that's true. I have to make a little sign that says, "Smile, you're on Twitch," for the camera for MagFest. So Nicole said she does not mind if I stream at conventions as long as I don't stream the setup. Because I used to stream our setup.
But it adds like anywhere from 30 minutes to an hour to set up, and it's just like...
And you don't want to add that extra time because setup is stressful as it is.
It is, and it just makes you more grumpy, and we don't need that.
We don't want grumpy Tony.
We don't want grumpy anybody.
Yeah, exactly. Like, hey, here's how you raid. Sound cuts out. Now, something that changed about raids, though, for the future Rampillion. If someone has been active in the chat, if they have typed anything in the chat at all, and they are still in your chat when you go to raid, it will automatically add them to the raid. So anyone here that has noticed that they've automatically been added to a raid and they didn't have to click the join raid, that's why. So it's you probably could have raided anyways.
No, you're right.
Maybe?
It is super hard to do that, and maybe I should make him come on streams. That way people can help boost his confidence, because he's like, I'm the worst designer on the team. I don't know why I'm here. Why would they even hire me? But like, he used to work for Turtle Rock. I'm not sure that's where he works now. He worked for the Odd Gentlemen. They're the people that did the
King's Quest.
The new King's Quest game.
And he worked on it.
Yeah, so he did all the background assets as well as all the lip syncing. So I got to hear about that process.
Mm-hmm.
He was
Brent is Nicole's best friend.
Yes, he was loaned out to Turtle Rock because the two studio heads were friends, and he liked it so much there. It's a larger studio than the Odd Gentleman. He approached them because they already had absorbed one of the Odd Gentleman's people if that he could apply there, and they were like, yeah, absolutely. The only thing is you have to move a little closer, because he was kind of in the heart of LA, like he was about 20 minutes from LAX, and now he lives closer to Disneyland.
Oh yeah, no, she would love that, because so heck yeah, I have no idea what I'm doing, and still hella crazy amounts of fun streaming. Yeah, no, she would love to pick his brain.
You know, we could just bug him and tell him to log on to talk to people, because...
And answer questions and
I
things?
said he's not doing anything.
Well, you know... I do have that open space in the upper right-hand corner. I could also video him in.
I don't think he doesn't have a laptop or anything for you to do that with.
Okay.
He brought his Switch, but that's not going to help you really.
No. So where is he here in town someplace?
Yeah, he's at his parents' house in Columbia. Oh. He's very sad since they're retiring to Hawaii in 2018. So this is his last Christmas out here in Maryland.
Oh, that sucks.
Yeah, he's pretty bummed about that.
Yeah, you should message him and tell him to log in and say that there's another 3D modeler in there that is new and that wants to pick his brain. And see if he's up for it.
I don't know, it'd be better if I just trick him to get in.
Whoa. Yeah, let's trick him. Say, oh my god, Brent, there's so much going on, you have to be here.
I will tell you that one of the things he did say that helped him a lot was he obviously was here on the East Coast, and then he had trouble finding work out here, and he ended up going to Noman out in California, and that really, like, it's really hard, but you get results, like, through going through the program they have there.
Rampillion right now lives in Florida. Is there a scene in Portland at all for video gaming?
Portland, Oregon?
Yeah.
I don't know about that, but I know in Seattle there's a big one.
Okay. Well, because the reason why...
Because that's where, like, Valve is located.
Okay.
And I think there's, like, another 3 or 4 major studios that are located up in Seattle. Because that's why PAX Prime is there.
Okay. But we were joking because Fairy Wings, the one that did the Batman symbol, apparently Rampillion is living Fairy Wings' life because they were in the same town, they went to the same school.
Oh,
Fairy Wings moved to the town in Florida that Rampillion now lives in. And Fairy Wings, I think, is like 6-7 years older than you, and she now lives in Portland. So that's the joke, is that eventually Rampillion is going to move to Portland because she's living Fairy Wings' life.
Gotcha. Yeah, the 3 major areas that I know of are Seattle, LA area in general, and up in Ontario somewhere. I don't know if it's
London. It's London.
London isn't where
we have
all the
4
big studios
Really?
Okay.
We do. It is London, Ontario. It's a London Hamilton area.
Okay.
Hamilton's an hour from us. Seriously, it's my town. That's why I was telling Brent he should come and move and be my new best friend.
And he will not be your new best friend. She keeps trying to take my best friend from me, but it's not going to happen.
He's pretty awesome.
We've been best friends for 15 years, so keep trying.
You know, I meant to bring a snack and I forgot.
Do you want a snack? I made homemade gingerbread cookies. Yeah. We even have some without icing, so they're less sugar. Each cookie's only about 45 calories if you have the one without icing, so I'm pretty sure they're low in carb. I could tell you, but you have to give me a minute.
No, it's fine. Don't worry about it. Yes, I would like one. Okay. I will sacrifice what I eat at dinner in order to have what
remember, it's a tapas restaurant. So the place we're going for dinner tonight, one of my younger brothers is the head chef.
And she's been trying to get me to go for a while now.
Because it's good food. Now just crawl under the table like a child.
No, I moved. You're okay.
It's too late. I'm committed.
I've bragged about you on this stream about how you make things. No, it's just so I can eat them. No, like the
Yeah? That? How many?
The biscotti.
I don't make that specifically, I don't...
No, but you make things...
It's a low sugar recipe.
Yes, but you make things keeping me in mind.
I do, yes.
And there's not a lot of people that do that. Oh, hey, Jiggle Bits, how are you? I still love that name. No, we're going to Baltimore, right?
Yeah, it's in Baltimore.
Yeah, Baltimore. Because Whip It Knitter was asking if it was in D.C. So right now, we are in, where my parents are, in the Crofton area. That's where, Nicole lives right now. So so that's where I am, is in that area. So it's actually the same distance to go to Baltimore as it is to go to D.C.
Right. This is a very sad Santa. It's about 6 grams of carbs per cookie. So, see, I told you it was, in your range. They're pretty good, too.
They're delicious. Thank you.
Because we only did... Yeah, it's a sad Santa. Don't show them that. I didn't grab you a good one.
Well, there's no icing.
No, I have some with icing, but I didn't...
No, I can't have icing.
Yeah.
And it's funny, my parents and my brother still can't grasp that my diet is actually getting worse now as I'm getting older. And I really, really have to be careful with the things. I could have moved, so you could have not crawled under the table.
Only way through. Clearly.
Wait, your white 999. What is that? And they could not repair her. What is a white 999? That's not a computer, is it?
Not any computer I've heard of. But they're nice, right? Flavor-wise, they pair really well with tea too. So,
because you know how many times like they'll make desserts, or like my mom will go and buy all these things. Hey Tony, do you want this? Do you want this? I can't eat that.
Yeah.
I can't eat that. Like, as my pet family, you should understand this. But they don't see me when I've had the attacks, or when they're not around me when that stuff happens.
Unlike me, who shares rooms with you at hotels, and you know.
I didn't wake you up in New York. I was very good about that.
That's true.
I was very quiet when I was having my attack. It is an older... Oh! What's the model? The make and model sewing machine. I mean, obviously 999, but who makes it? God, this is good. Thank you.
You're welcome.
This is satisfying my hunger. And you're very cool. Jack. Look. You want to lay in your bed? People on the stream want to see you. Such a good boy. Come here, you can lay in the bed. No? Okay. Oh, white is the brand?
Yeah.
Oh, okay. I haven't heard of that one. Okay. That stinks they can't repair it. Hi. Those are my fabrics.
Oh, no. He's in love with the smell of those cookies.
Oh.
He's always wanting me to give him some, but I'm fairly certain cats can't have ginger.
I think you're right. I think I remember reading that.
Yeah.
Because I read a thing right before Christmas. Be very careful. Don't give your animals these things, because as much as you want to share.
And like chocolate is the universal. Never give your pets chocolate. I know cats also can't have garlic.
And grapes and raisins.
Grapes and raisins are dogs. I don't know about cats, but I know dogs definitely can't have them. But yeah, Jack is in love with the smell of those ginger cookies and is always wanting them. But I tell him no. So he was probably hoping he would get
because
something from you
Tony
because you
breaks
wouldn't
all
know.
Rules and yes. No, I never give things to animals unless...
Give him permission.
Yes.
Well, and he's been bummed because we haven't been giving him a lot of stuff. My mom tried giving him some of the prime rib that we do for Christmas dinner.
Oh, it's built like a tank. Oh man, I'm sorry to hear that. That stinks.
It always sucks when your stuff dies.
Yeah.
But yeah, she gave him a tiny bit of the beef, the prime rib, and I think it was too fatty for him. He actually like dry heaved a little bit. Nothing came up, but we were like, I don't know if any of your cats have gotten sick, like thrown up before.
Yes.
And they make that sort of like noise. Have you not heard that?
Yeah. Oh my God. Granite started doing that. So Granite is the worst. He will sit and devour all of his food and then go running around.
Yeah, he gets himself sick.
Gets himself sick, and all of a sudden he goes. I'm like, what are you doing?
And he's licking his mouth. Yeah, and he's licking his mouth. It's because it's producing extra saliva.
Oh my gosh. It's like the first, I've never heard that until he did that. None of my cats have ever done that before. And then he starts doing it. I'm like, are you okay? What's wrong? Everywhere. I'm like, oh.
Yep.
But no, he's because he's a kid. Because he's only 8 months old.
Yeah.
He doesn't understand. If you eat all the things that go running and playing all over, you're going to make yourself sick.
Yeah, you might want to get one of those, I don't know if you've seen them before, but it's like an activity feeder. So you put the food in it and they have to like move stuff and makes them eat slower.
Oh, I haven't seen that. Okay,
yeah, they have them at like PetSmart and stuff.
Okay. Well, I know because for Soleil we do the one that's got the thing in the center that forces them to eat around it.
This is similar, where it's got, but instead of having one big thing, it's a bunch of tiny things. So even if you pour their dry food in there, they have to like move their face around more in order to get to all the food.
Okay. Yeah, I'll take a look at those. Yeah, that'll be good so he doesn't gorge himself. And he's one of those weird cats. If he can see the bottom of the food bowl, he yells at you that there's no food in there.
Yeah. You can also, if you want the cheap solution, get like a paper towel tube, right? And obviously an empty paper towel roll one. And have the end be like a cap or something that you can replace.
Oh,
and cut slots.
I can't do that because I was thinking about that because Laura and Scott do that for their cats. And I can't do that because what'll happen is it'll go on the floor and then the dogs will want so we feed him on the dining room, on our kitchen table.
Gotcha.
So he actually eats on the kitchen table, and which every time we eat, he's very social. He'll come up and shove his face in our food and be like, "Is this mine?" And we're like, "No." We push him away. He goes, "Okay." He goes over and then starts eating his food.
All right then.
So he eats meals with us.
The dogs, yeah, I forget about that.
Tried the slow feeder bowls, it didn't work. Yeah, see, it works for my dog. Mail is here off. Okay, I will see you later, Jiggle Bits. Thank you for popping by. Isn't this the best Twitch name ever? Jiggle Bits. It's actually Jiggle Bits XL.
So one of the reasons I said it might be even less calories than that is the recipes from like a cookie swap book that I have.
Yeah.
The whole recipe is supposed to make 108 cookies. Oh. So we only did half a recipe. I stopped and still had enough dough once we reached 80 cookies.
Oh, wow.
So at half a recipe, I almost made a full recipe's worth of cookies because I think you're using smaller cookie cutters than they did in the recipe.
Okay.
So that's why I said it's probably anywhere from 6 to 8 because half of the recipe would have been 45 cookies in 16. But since we could have easily doubled that and gotten like 90 cookies, I know it's at least 8, but it might be a little less.
Okay.
Either way, it's like
no, it's
within your realm. Yeah.
Yeah, it shouldn't affect you at all. It's perfectly fine.
Because I remember there was like a number where if it's like if it's below this number of carbs, you're fine. But I couldn't remember.
Sugars.
Or sorry.
Yeah, sugars. As long as it's below 10. If it hits 10, I have to be careful, and I've got to really.
But it, but those cookies are definitely below 10.
Below 10, I don't really have to. I don't have to count it, or if I eat a couple, then I've got to start counting it, and yeah.
So basically, if you want another one, you can have another one, and they're just in the bag in the other room.
Yeah, I can go get it myself. I don't want you crawling under the table again.
Yeah, they're on the kitchen table. You could get a choo-choo train one.
Ooh, choo-choo trains?
Yeah. There's also a snowman and an angel.
Hi, Jack.
I kind of love that he keeps positioning himself everywhere where there's not a camera.
I know. It's like he's laying everywhere that the internets cannot see him. Here. I'm going to move this chair over here so people can see you. Is this so? No. Oh, never mind.
Nope. You ruined it.
There we go. I will put that there so if he's in the bed, you can still see him, but if he's on the chair, you can see him. And it's not blocking anything. I'm trying to give you kitty cats. Oh, did I tell you how we picked Granite?
No.
So we got him from Humane Society. Initially, I don't know if I've told you guys this story yet. Initially, we put an application in with a cat rescue. And you know, all of our dogs we've gotten from rescues.
Yeah.
So we initially said, you know what, let's get a cat through a rescue as well. So we put an application in. But we didn't have any cat in mind because we were looking for a certain cat. Mm-hmm. So I basically said, we were looking for a cat that's going to be playful with the dogs and is going to be, part of our family and playful with us. But the dogs is the number one thing. And these are the size of our dogs and they're small. It's not like a big dog that's going to be playing with them.
Yeah.
And the response I got back was, a cat that plays with dogs, that doesn't sound like a good idea to me. And then all I could think of is, you run a cat rescue, and that's okay.
You could be right, Liz. By the end of the stream, we may have a bunch of chairs and no cats.
And no cats.
Yes.
And I'm like, okay. So then I respond, I said, well, not really plays, but like more of a companion. We should have said that the first time. I don't think we have anything like that. I'm like, okay. So then the next day she goes, well, apparently one of our fosters says they do have a cat that does play with dogs, but I still don't think it's a good idea. So I'm like, okay. So then I put an application in for that cat. Never heard anything. So I'm like, you know what? Let's just not go with this rescue. So Jordan and I then went to the Humane Society, and I've always avoided the Humane Society because I just don't. I'm a bleeding heart when it comes to animals, and going into one of those, seeing all the animals in cages, just makes me very upset. But I'm like, you know what? No, they need homes, and they let's look at the Humane Society. Yeah, exactly. I know. I've seen them play. So when I was at Liz's house, her kitten and her dog were playing together. They're racing through the house.
Yeah, it happens.
So
they just have to be socialized around the other animal when they're at a younger age. Mm-hmm.
So as soon as we walked in, I went to the front desk and I told the staff, I said, so this is what we're looking for. And I explained what I just said about playful and this. And she goes, oh, well, yeah, that's perfect. You know, all of our animals are, if there's a certain cat you are looking at, I can see if they have a history with dogs.
Yeah, exactly.
And if they do not get along with other animals, on their tag, it says single animal house or no dogs or no kids.
Mm-hmm.
So it actually says right on their tags. And I went, oh, that's great. Wonderful. So they know cats play with dogs. It happens. Doesn't happen a lot, but it happens.
Well, sometimes that's the difference from when you have like a mom and pop run foster group to having like an actual like
people that have lots of experience with lots of different animals. So we go on there. Now on the tags, it also had the date that they were admitted to the Humane Society. So we walked in. I told Jordan, I said, okay, before you get your heart set on all of these animals, number 1, no kittens. Number 2, no animals that have been here for less than a month. If we're going, because we are a family that's used to rescues, we are used to animals that need extra attention, extra love, extra patience. So if they've been here for over a month, then they may be having a hard time being adopted. And those are the ones that we can give our attention and love to because we have more patience than some people with animals because we're used to it. So she says, okay. So she's kind of hoping for a kitten, but right away, more than a month, kittens go like that. So
they're technically considered a kitten until they're a year old.
Yes. Oh, I know. And that's right. No animals under a year old is what I was looking at originally. So we start going around. We start looking at all these animals, and we see Granite. And she goes, oh, he's so cute. Oh, he's only at that point 6 months old. And I went, oh. But then we looked at it, and it said, admitted the end of July, beginning of August. And I went, hold on. This is the end of November. Why has this kitten been here this long? Mm-hmm. And so I went up to the front desk and I asked them. I said, I noted, what's the history with Granite? Why has Granite not been adopted at only 6 months old? And they said, oh, well, Granite was born in April. Apparently, end of July. Was born end of April and was given up as an unwanted litter. So it was a family cat that apparently had gotten pregnant, and they, as soon as those kittens could leave the mother, they dropped the whole litter off because they didn't want the litter.
Always spay and neuter your pets, people.
And immediately, within the first month, all of his litter mates were adopted. Except for him.
Aww.
And no one's wanted him. He's been there ever since. And I'm just like, aww. And so I told Jordan, I said, I know I said no kittens, but here's his story. And she did the same thing. She went, aww. she goes, can we? I said, we will keep him in consideration. We're coming back in 2 days with your father. If he is still here, we will meet him, and the next day, and 2 days later, he was still there. And he had actually just had his neutering surgery that morning.
Oh, there you go.
And so we went in and we visited with him, and Mike turns to me and says, this is our cat. And I said, okay. And we adopted him, and he's perfect. He plays with Marley, he plays with Alfred. He's exactly the cat we were looking for. So that rescue turning me down was,
fix them pets.
Yeah. Mm-hmm. It's that rescue turning us down caused us to find our perfect cat. And you guys hear me talk all the time, and Nicole knows I tell her this. Things happen for a reason.
Yep.
Life kicks us and knocks us down. You have to get up, be stronger, and find the reasons behind it. And even if it's just a simple thing, you need to find why these things are happening and do it. So, yeah, So we have our perfect cat now, and I love him. Even though Hestia is angry at me and attacks me and causes me physical harm, Hestia doesn't like him, but everyone else likes him. And Soleil even tolerates him.
You might just have to try and do like a reintroduction between the two cats and get them to like...
Well, the Humane Society told me I need to take the two of them and just put them in a room and let them duke it out.
No.
I know, and I have not done that. I tried introducing, and... Oh! Yeah, so you're friends with Liz on Facebook, aren't you?
Yes.
Did you see the rabbit story?
I did see the rabbit story. So I'm like hardly ever on Facebook, and the groups, I have a group that's been active recently. My grandfather on my dad's side is turning 80 in a couple of weeks. So they've put a group together to celebrate it. Anyway, I have been on it more frequently just to check that group and look at the announcements. Yeah. And I did hear about Liz's bunnies, yes.
So for those of you that haven't heard the story, Liz thought she had 2 female rabbits. Apparently one of them is actually a male. And there's bunnies!
Life finds a way. They're like dinosaurs, Liz. They've clearly just changed their sex spontaneously.
That's what we keep joking with her about. And she had two vets tell her they were both female. So obviously one of them just decided to grow balls and yeah. Mm-hmm. Yeah, had them sexed by 2 vets. Yep. So I need everyone in chat to figure out how we can cheer up Rocket. There's your sister, right? That passed. His sister passed, and today's the anniversary. Geez. Oh no, I'm sorry. Today's her birthday.
Oh.
So. So whenever, I know, I caught it earlier when you said it was Cassie's birthday, and I've been trying to, in my mind, as we're talking, think of something to try to get your mind off of it, because I know that's what you need. You need to try to think, I know it's a horrible day, and you're trying to push on, and so we need to think of something to try to, cheering up's a bad phrasing.
Help lighten his day?
Yes, lighten your day, that's it, yes. Yep. Sometimes with bunnies, it's hard to see. I did a week internship at a vet.
Just shave them down there, right? That'll help clear things up. Just zzz.
Oh, did Automod block her thing because she said sexed? I took them to a vet that specializes in... Yeah. And she said that she looked, and sure enough, oh, hey, there are the pebbles.
Dishonor. Dishonor on them. Dishonor on their cow.
Oh, I am out of bobbin. Oh, that's so funny. Oh yeah, it would have been her 42nd birthday. Yep. So it's, yeah, but that's what we're here for, right? We are, and I've said this many times with my chat and my channel. I try to have a very positive channel, but that being said, if you are not having a good day, if you are not having a good time, please share with us. Let us know, and we will commiserate with you. We will feel for you, because that's what we do. It's not all about rainbows and sunshines. Let's sweep this under the rug. No, it's about have a positive outlook. That's a positivity, but still embrace each other and be here for each other, because that's what life is. And I'm freezing all of a sudden.
It's cold by this back door. Why do you think I offered you the s'more slippers?
Yeah. Nice warm slippers.
I got slippers that look like s'mores with smiley faces on them for Christmas, and they keep your feet warm.
Ooh, I like that, Rampillion. We give a port in a storm. It's a port in a storm. Storm of life.
Oh, yes.
We're a port in a storm.
I thought maybe there was something I was missing that I'd
No. Oh, Augie.
If you like...
What's up with you, Augie? What's been going on?
If he likes kitty cats, we can have him do the one trick Jack can do.
Do you want to see kitty cat tricks?
Okay, don't build it up that much. It's not quite that exciting. He's just very food motivated.
Yeah.
So I can make him stand to beg for food.
Well, still, it's a kitty cat trick.
Yes.
I have never known any other cat to do tricks except for yours.
Trick single.
All right, where is he?
I don't know.
Jack, do you want a treat?
He doesn't know that word.
Oh.
Yeah.
Oh, that sucks, Augie. So, doubts about 3-year relationship. Okay, I can tell you, as someone who is on her second marriage, and my first marriage, we dated for 10 years before we got married. We were married for almost 3 years before it ended. It's hard.
They're having a photo shoot tomorrow for their 3-year anniversary, too.
Yeah, it's, it took me a long time, but I started having doubts, I think 1 year into the marriage. And I stayed for as long as I did, because it was one of those things of, well, I have put all of this time and effort into this, and we now have this marriage. I'm not going to, throw it all down the drain, basically. And it was fine. What I finally did was I sat down and I made a list. And I said, these are all of the good things in the relationship. These are all of the bad things in the relationship. And then I took a look at it. I said, okay, does the good outweigh the bad to where I can live with the bad? And in my case, it was a no. So I said, okay, well, what of these bad things can I not live with? And I went to him and I said, I'm going to be honest. I'm having doubts. I'm having problems. And these are the things that have to change in our relationship in order for me to be happy. Nothing changed. So I left. So it's a matter of, if you have the doubts, look at it as a whole, is what my point is. And do you agree to look at it as a whole?
Yeah.
And then if there's things you cannot live with, be open and honest and give the person a chance. Because if the relationships are hard, they are so hard.
And it is completely possible that the partner does not know your feelings on those subjects, especially because we're taught to not talk to our spouses or significant others about that type of stuff, and just sort of grin and bear it as far as society is concerned.
Sweep it under the rug and just deal with it.
Yeah, and it's just like, oh well, that's a pitfall of marriage, the old ball and chain, and no, it shouldn't be like that. No. You should feel like you're with your best friend, and if it doesn't feel like that anymore, then it's very possible.
Coco!
A rut has happened.
Coco Collins has resubscribed. What is that, 2 months now? Coco, 2 months in a row. Thank you, Coco. I love you. Hey, Rampillion, if you are around, will you give Coco Collins 10 more pixels, please? Because the pixels are you heard me say earlier, currency of subs and giveaways. Woohoo! So, yeah, no, a good relationship is hard work, and you have to be open and honest and have communication. Because there are so many times with my marriage now where he will completely piss me off. And I'm just, oh my God, I get so angry. And so I immediately go to him and say, this is unacceptable, and this is why. And I have to be very open with him. I think
she did see that it was for 2 months, yes. That she resubscribed.
Yeah, so 10 pixels. So that's just the second month that she's been a subscriber. So it's not a new one, but she still gets 10 pixels because she resubscribed. Awesome, thanks. Because I think she should be on there. So, that was the question. I'm sorry, yes. So Coco Colleen's, see if she's on the spreadsheet. If she's not on the spreadsheet, then she gets 20 pixels. But I think she subbed after we started the spreadsheet, is what the question was. Oh. With it being forbidden by a therapist. Okay. The PG version. Okay, so something adults do has not been going on for 2 years. And with it being forbidden by a therapist for the last year.
Huh.
Yay!
I mean, did they have something traumatic happen to them in the past?
And Augie feels guilty. Or it could be religion. I don't know. And that's something, okay. I understand your guilt. I understand why you feel guilty. If it was me, I would not feel bad about being upset about it. But again, I would not feel bad about being feeling guilty, because that's just a natural emotion for about that. That's so hard.
It is,
they're not married. It's just a relationship.
Yeah, especially if it's something that maybe you two used to.
Oh, it is trauma.
Okay, then I was about to say...
Thank you, Rampillion.
If it's trauma-based, then that makes sense why the person would say no, in which case you do kind of need to ask yourself if that's an important aspect of your relationship, and if that's going to be a deal-breaker for you. And if it is, then it's better to be upfront and honest with your partner.
Right.
That is something for you, and whether you need time to find that to find that answer, that's okay. But it is something you should be honest with your partner about, because not just they should be with someone that's comfortable being around them, whether that's someone that identifies as maybe being asexual or aromantic, where
hey Jan Bear,
that's a component they're not even interested in a relationship.
We're talking relationships.
We're getting a little heavy here today.
We do that in my chat sometimes. We do that in my streams.
Okay.
Because like I said, I try to have a place where people can be open and honest if they want to talk through some stuff. That's what we're here for. Yeah, so go ahead. I interrupted you. Go ahead.
So, yeah, whether it's they find someone that doesn't need that type of thing in a relationship, like I said, someone that's asexual, aromantic, that, isn't interested in that type of intimacy.
Then wants more of an emotional connection instead of a physical connection.
Exactly.
Yeah.
And you also deserve someone that is interested in the sort of connection that you're looking to bring to the table. So it's not fair to both of you to have even just one of you sort of silently suffer, because it's not fair to you to do that to yourself and feel guilty for something that's definitely not your fault. But they should also be able to be with someone that, isn't going to be hindered by that. And again, it's not something you should feel guilty about if that is something you need to have in your life. You just got to be upfront with your partner about it.
Right.
And see what you can do for it.
Yeah. And that's the thing. It's so, and he's been holding on for 2 years. It means something, but I can't see it changing, so how can I keep him? Yeah, see, and that's the thing too. Be open, be honest. It's whatever kind of relationship you need, that you are looking for, that is what you deserve and what you should have, is what Nicole was getting at. And it's so it's not even a matter of if you are fine with the way that things are, but you feel that they are not. Because I misunderstood. I thought it was on Augie's side, but Augie's probably afraid of the other person
leaving because of it. Yes. And so they're the one that feels guilty.
Yes. So Augie feels guilty because they think that the person's just staying because
of that. And that's something you need to talk about.
Yeah, I would. Yeah, I
that
definitely
might
would talk
not
about that.
be the case at all, and it's something you got to clear the air on.
Yeah.
That definitely isn't something, because, like I was telling my older brother recently, we were talking about something, and I was like, well, you can kill yourself on the what ifs, and just thinking of the what ifs. What if it's this? What if it's that? What? Here, I'm trying to be serious and heartfelt.
I love you. Excuse me. But is the woman next to you crocheting reusable tampons?
Yes, no. I'm afraid you are incorrect. These are all.
I'll see you later, Swava.
It is funny though, because I have told Tony that I'm working on the tampon parts. No, that is not what they are.
Parts of an amigurumi.
It is part of a plush piece. No one has guessed yet what it is. All these pieces on the table go to it. Making 6 of each. Funny. So as you can see, there's 12 of the tampons, as you called them. But yes, Augie, you can kill yourself on the what ifs and imagination scenarios.
Well, Augie says that they have talked about it.
Okay.
And he stays because he loves her.
Then that might be it.
Yeah, and he may just have to let it go and accept it.